we dreaming? Are 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 we dreaming? We dreaming. We dreaming. We dreaming. Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming? Are we dreaming?
Hello and welcome to another solo survival, not so solo, well it kind of is a bit for a while because Adam's not going to be with us for a few minutes or so. But yeah, I loaded up the game on the server just now and found I wasn't in my cryo, so I think I must have saved it. I left the game outside the cryo, which means I've lost all my tools, so I'm looking out for a body bag somewhere. If I see it, then I can pick up my tools. But yeah, back in solo survival where we was last week. We did loads of work on the hangars, and we also, well actually no, we did any work on hangars. We did the constructor thing down there, which was awesome. Made loads of progress to that. So we'll continue with that one and see where we go from there really. I have had a driver update today because the video pushed out all these new drivers, mainly because of the new 2080. But I went ahead with the install thinking it might improve performance, and so far so good, apart from space engineers warning me that I've got an old outdated driver when I started, so I guess it just doesn't recognise the new format. But hopefully we'll get some improved graphics. I'm really finding some improvements to my GPU load, so that sounds good for the stream. But anything weird does happen, and that's probably why it might be something that's going wrong. In chat, welcome Richard, welcome Josh to the stream. I was just saying, I think I should make Richard a mod to the channel. I think he's always on the stream. Obviously, I'm just going to make him a mod. I'm going to ask if he wants to do that. So, Richard, if you want to be made a mod on YouTube chat, just say yes, and I'll make you over to the mod. You're always here, mate, and it's good to have your support. What else we got here? Josh, time for an episode that's actually solo for the time being. Yep, it is solo for a little bit. Adam will be with us shortly though. I'm sure he'll make his presence known. He's currently sleeping in the cryo, obviously, over there. But yes. Something seems, I don't know what it is. Something just feels brighter and more detailed in here. Or maybe it's because the lighting is just up at the moment. No, something feels different. I don't understand what it is. Oh, I've got things downstairs, so in fact, let's read this. Build hangars, build welder system, room device. That's what we're doing right now. So let's just carry on with that. So now, let's just check the notes. Let's check the notes. Input. Try and add lighting as soon as possible as we go. LCE lighting. Got iron refinery. But iron refine. Be more refinery so it processes faster. I think that was what it was. Let's call this lift. What do you mean, Beardie? I don't have the game right now. You remember I said my PC was wrecked during a flood, although I haven't been able to replace it yet. Oh, it sucks it was damaged during a flood. I wasn't aware of that. But actually what I mean is, right now on chat, if you look at Josh in chat, he's got the, or he's blue and he's got the little blue spanner. It basically means that he's got the ability to kick people in chat and regulate messages and stuff, you know. Obviously Josh does that at the moment, but it just, you know, I just felt that you've been here so often now that you deserve a knighthood. But only if you want to. You're not forcing you. Just offer there if you want it. You know, I'm not expecting you to do that, but I just thought, you know, the gestures there. I certainly appreciate you being on the stream often, and your input's always appreciated, even though I always end up reading it too late. You also show up on the on-screen chat because in the video footage I've got the overlay. You'll come up with big red text and outlined as well. So not that I'd see it even more, because that's actually to the side of my screen, nice and small. But yeah, just, you know, offer there. Right, so yes, downstairs, down there. We do need a way of getting down on a foot really, rather than jumping down with a jetpack. We will be doing a lift at the back, but we should probably do some sort of stairway. That's something we've got to think about, I think. But we have it nice and clear. We want to put a sensor for the area as well. So if a player comes into the area, it just turns all the welders off and stops everything. But before we do that, I think I need to get the process there, because if we have the pistons pulling back as it builds something and we fly into the area, we don't want just the welders to stop. We want everything to stop. So otherwise, when it resumes, we'll end up having half-built ships and so forth. How's the ingot situation? Probably pretty bad on the iron side of things. I think that's what we need actually, isn't it? We need a lot more iron, because that was struggling to build down there. We should probably do that, but I've got a little problem because someone decided to reverse a planet into me. Well, I reversed into part of the planet, I think. But there you go. And hang on, did I lose my attachment? No, it's not. It's outside, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, it's outside. I just need to fix my ship really. So I could turn the projector on, fly it down there, and at least fix it. I suppose it's a nice little test to see how it goes. Let's give that a quick go now. Saying that, after just talking about turning the welders on and off, let's turn them off quickly before I end up killing myself, because you know that will never be lived down, will it? Static grid 8415. Have we not named it yet? We haven't named the base yet. That needs to be done. Okay, so I think of some names for this base. It needs to be something pretty decent, because a lot of work's gone into this. Sign that the ship is not cost effective. What, the damage on the back? Right, what do we want here? Welders. We want the base pit welders, that one. Let's turn them all off. You don't want to be killed by them. Here we go. Right, let's take this down there. That's the inside view. I want the outside view, which should be that one, but this is weird. Why can't I... Oh, hello. There you go. I can go there on the outside view. Is that a damaged block underneath? It's not finished. Have you got unfinished blocks, or is that just the view messing up? Wow, I'm going to have to check that. And a different colour block on the front as well. Okay, we'll check that out there. Let's get that. I'll get back in. I'll sort it out. Okay, right. So we are connected, and we need to turn the engine thrusters on and all that kind of stuff. So let's turn the engine thrusters on, and then let's disconnect. Go up. Now let's go to the external view. It won't let us. Oh, there we go. Getting worried then. I thought something was broken with the game. Okay, it's the back and side we want to fix, but we're going to use both welders probably. So let's turn this around. Stick it over the centre line. Use the landing gear to stick it down on the floor. Stick it right in the middle. We should probably actually draw squares on this floor so we know position-wise where things are. Be a pretty cool idea, I think. There we go. And let's turn those engines off. Get out of here. We are going to need to put the projector block on, which is on the back there. Cool. Let's do that quickly. Here, projector. I'm guessing it's not going to put it in the right place, or is it? I know that's sometimes a thing, but no, it's kept it in the same place. Cool, cool. Alright, let's stand up here. We could do a little, actually, you know what? That would be pretty cool. We should do it, make it come out a little bit here. And have little control buttons and panels to choose, you know, the blueprints and stuff. That'd be pretty cool actually having it up there. Then again, it's a little bit out in the open considering this is the flight path coming in and out. It's an idea having it there. Failing that, we could always do it down here underneath. Have like a big glass screen that you sit behind. That'd probably look better actually, having a glass screen here. Actually being down at level with it. Yeah, gantry for observation would be good, but I was just thinking, as I had that idea, I suddenly realised probably not a good idea, because we want to try and keep this open as free as possible. Because I want to try and refine this a little bit better as well, and make this open when you're closer to it, and try and open the area so when we fly you're not going to have any collisions. So I'd probably best keep that as tight back to the side as it is, which is quite nice. But under here, you know, we can do something nice here, I suppose. We also need to sort of come down here, so we could hydrogen. I forgot I haven't got my tanks with me, everyone. Look, and I'm just saying about we need some stairs to get from here up to there because we haven't got any at the moment. I'm now on 5 hydrogen, so let's use that 5 quickly to get onto that ledge. There you go, and now I can go and recharge me hydrogen. Yeah, so I reckon if we put the area down there and we have some stairs either side to come up to these levels, that's probably makes sense. We are at the bottom level here on the lift. I'm not going to go any further with the lift, so I do love using this lift. It's pretty cool. Hang on. Well, thanks, bud. I just enjoy watching you build. I love the idea of this game type, but so feel they have a long way to go before their game content is as good as mod content. Yeah, I get what you mean. Without the game, the mod content wouldn't be there for one. I mean, I see this game as Lego. That's basically what it is to me. It's Lego. You know, they've given you the basic tools. You go and build with it. And obviously, some people Lego, they like to create their own bits or spray paint bits to colour them the colour they want and that kind of stuff. You know, it's modding. You know, I said that way. Now I'm quite old school with Lego. I like to do things, and I like to have a bit of a challenge. I like trying to be as creative as I can with what I've got. But I know what you mean. I mean, there's a lot of people got their views on Space Engineers, but it's undeniable it's a damn good game. Really, it's a damn good game. I spent more hours playing this game than any other game in my entire life, I think, to be honest. I know when I was younger, I used to play Sonic the Hedgehog a lot. That was many years ago, and I played games like Grand Prix 2 and Gran Turismo, and but I think this possibly tops the hours I've played in any game, quite frankly. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Content and are capable of running well. Oh, I see what you've done, yeah. Yeah, Josh, Richard, what I was saying about making you a mod on YouTube chat, it's nothing to do with the game, it's just on YouTube chat. So whenever I'm streaming, you've got the ability to moderate other people's chat and block people. It's not a big deal, but I just gave you offer if you wanted it, mate. Old Fighters entered the cryopod. Oh shit, he's dormant in his one. Yeah, he's, yeah. We need to change him, really. I mean, this is meant to be a family stream, and I've got that underneath the cryos. Right, let's get me some thingies. I can't find my body down there. But you know what? Let's have a quick check if I have actually got my character stuff here. It won't come up on there, will it? I'm a bit gutted, actually, that I can't believe I actually left the game without going into the cryo. A bit weird that is for me to do that. Must have been tired. But my body should show body location if I left my stuff, and I can't see any body bags anywhere. Can't even remember where I was at the end of the stream. So, yep, that's some tools lost. let's get rid of all this that we don't need and replace it with stuff we want. So, need hydrogen bottles so I don't end up. Yeah, okay. So, and we're gonna need the welder. We'll have that one. And we'll have a grinder. I'm not going to use the drill much today, but we'll have those for now. That's cool. And I suppose it's always good to have some steel plates on you, just in case you want to play something. So let's grab some of those, which we can't grab from there, and I don't think we've got any anywhere else. Okay, we do have a major iron problem. Let's get 10,000 of those, and we'll find that we can't because we haven't got anything. So let's go to iron and find out what we have got. 12.6, less than 0.1. Oh, that's it. We are like seriously low on iron. I couldn't even expect it to fix my ship. O2 bottles. I didn't pick up O2 bottle, did I? Seriously? I blinking did, didn't I? See? What would I do with that with you guys? I picked up the wrong one. Okay, let's go to generator. There we go, got that one right. I'm glad you showed me that one, mate, because I would have been messed up then, wouldn't I? Nice and bright outside. We need to get some more iron, and I've got a ship that will struggle to carry any. I've got to fix it. I've got no iron to fix it. I'm gonna need an Adam. This isn't too clever. And if I go by hand, I'm hardly going to get anything worth bringing in. What to do? Let's take those in and see what I can repair for now, I think. Okay, let's see what it does do with what we've got. Hardly anything. No, I really do want a button panel actually, so I can press stuff, but sort of no point doing that because I've got the tools to do it. Or the tools, hang on, small grid and static grid. That's right. Right, welder distance. Let's reverse. Taking a bit longer than I wanted. But it's a good speed for welding. Richard says, the problem is engineering has infinite answers to a single problem. Yep, and modders always come up with better versions of content, but it's very rarely implemented into the game to replace or add to the dev's version. Yeah, I see what you mean. I mean, often I see wasted space using lots of mods, and it's cool and it's not. I think there's a place for mods, you know. I'd say the mods that I tend to use are the ones that I wish were in the game, because they're the ones that I do think bring really good. Sorry, I'm quibbling on where this is going. Yeah, but I think like the small block mod for the vanilla blocks, I think that should be standard in the game. This walkway mod I've got as well in the. So I'm not using mods in this version, it's Solo Survival, but like in the server build, those walkways, I think they're amazing. They need to be put in the game. But I say the game's still being made, and it's awesome. But yeah. Okay, let's turn it on. Yep, it did a little bit. It's probably not even close enough to do a bit at the back though, is it? But for repairs, this isn't going to work too well, is it? Let's open it up a little bit, and then I can move it around inside, get it close to the sides, that kind of stuff. But I'm going to need more iron, but I'll see what I can get welded up with this for now. Welding some stuff there, which is weird. Keep catching bits as it went in and out. No, it's done it now. I think the speed I've got it moving is pretty decent. I might just let it go all the way out, to be honest, because yeah, there's no point having it in a little bit when I want to move around. Okay, let's turn the engines on and let's turn the fuck off. Get away from me. That's right. Suppose if I get right in like that, you can weld the parts that are further away. We'll keep an eye on what's a hologram and what isn't. Yeah, we're touching now, so leave it there. Yeah, we definitely need the iron, definitely. Okay, so what we'll do, I think, is we'll drop it down here. Let me tilt the nose forward and try and get as close as I can without touching them, but lock onto the floor somehow. Not going to work, is it? There we go. Are we touching at the back there? No, I think we're good. Lock that on. Turn the engines off. Ooh, a bit close. Yeah, so we'll leave it there. We need to get some iron. So there is some steel plates somewhere that we couldn't get to. It hasn't got steel plates in it, has it? Hang on. Ah. You need to move the ships to the edge, then tip it over the edge. Oh yeah, Christian. What's the stream, mate? Those welders might be catching on the unwelded floor. That? Alright. I don't think they're catching on it, because what it is, that's... Oh, I got too close to them. It's blast doors, it's a bit lower, so there's no problems there with catching or anything. Right. Although when I do put the iron in, they're probably going to try welding the floor as well as my ship, so that's a bit of a pain. Just check that, haven't I? Yep. So what is it that's got... Something's got steel plates in that I can't get to, but it's connected. Let's find where it is. Connector and the welder pair medium. Ah, over here. Was it the other one? Oh, it's the one on the main pad, isn't it? We can't pull them out because of the size. That was it. Yes, this one. In fact, we're going to get rid of this. We can grind this down now. We don't need this. I suppose that's where we can get some stuff from. Let's do that. Let's grind this down to fix the other one. That's cool. Okay, what's that in? Connector 13. Can't pull that one out either. Oh, because it's the other side, isn't it? Yeah, it's the other side. Okay, let's empty this manually, and it will start welding them, won't it? It's already been used. Wow, it welded it already. This, that I drop it in, and it shows up for like a split second, then it gets used. Gotta say, the server's doing much better today. It's only 8%, which is pretty cool. They've done. We had an update earlier today. Well, I saw that come through earlier today. So more streamlining to server code. Was there more in there? No. I have that. That's iron. There was more steel plate somewhere. It was in a connector. Connector 13. Can't get to it though. So why would there be a connector that I can't get to? I'm in the back of this connector, but that's connected to the base anyway. What connector's got? I mean, it's got to be connected to the base for me to see it. Why can't I put it through? That's a strange one. Yeah, the projector blocks should be welding. Oh, I just remembered they're on. But let's start grinding this down and then we can start using those parts. Oh, connector. Oh, the connector I'm already on it. So let's unlock it. Unlock. It's got the timer thing on it. I need to turn it off, not unlock it. Off. There we go. Now disconnected. Awesome. Should push it off so I can actually. The welders are on. Welders off. Alright, let's see if I can push this off myself. No. Okay. Fair enough, I'll go up here and just do this part. Now it's fallen off. Awesome. There's quite a few things actually I can repurpose to be used as steel plates as well, so bear that in mind. Okay, the battery, I'm actually going to save that like we did over there with the larger ones. So we'll leave that alone. There's quite a few things we've got as well that we can disassemble and reassemble into steel plates. So we should make sure we get that done. The outside. The outside of what? What are we on about? Okay, we'll leave that there. Let's be... Okay, that's a few bits and pieces done. I am back. Just had to check on that. So it's pretty stormy in Exeter. Yeah, we've had storms the last couple of days, haven't we? All over the place. I know, innit? I'm trying to think. Got that one out there. Steel plates in the connector. I was thinking that, but those wouldn't have it. If they're in there, they would have come out already. So that's not a problem over there. The connectors, that's all the connectors are outside, the rest of them inside. Unless they're not connected somewhere. Connector 30, you know what, let's just go to the connector and turn it on display on HUD, that way we'll find out where it is instead of guessing. Oh, there's a few of them. Okay, let's do it this way then. Yellow connect to 13. It is yellow, isn't it? So there's 2 of them. That one and that one. So show on HUD and show on HUD. Where are you? That one over there. Oh, of course, yes. They're not. It's not actually rigged up, is it? I've just got it sitting here. There you go. See. Let's put that back in. So on HUD, just on HUD. Sorted. All right. How's it doing down here? It may have started. We'll get some assembler doing its stuff in a second. Stand here. Right, let's control. Oh, you know what? Let's put those in the thing. That would help. Doesn't even get. Ah, you. One of them. I just stubbed my toe. That's all I did. I stubbed my toe on the step and it killed me. What's it like, eh? Stubbed my toe and died. Don't add that to your death count, Josh. Reasonable weather XE is not responding. Oh. I'll cover my shed roof got loose. Nightmare when stuff starts flying around, isn't it? We probably wouldn't be down there. I remember, what was it? I don't know, probably 3 years ago, I think it was. 2-3 years ago. Was moving house, and the house I was meant to move into wasn't ready, but we had to be out the house was in. So I brought a caravan with the idea of the 2-month gap we had. So I figured, you know what? Let's live in a caravan for 2 months. Let's turn it into a big long holiday and travel across the country or something. So I bought this nice big 4-berth caravan with twin axle. It was an old second-hand one, but I bought it. Had a couple of days to spruce it up, make sure it was all good. And it was, you know, fitted a big normal, put on a normal double bed mattress, king size in the front permanently. Fitted out a few bits, sorted the electrics out. It was nice, you know. And during the course of 2 months, we travelled across the country and back. But at one point we was in North Wales, and one of this big caravan park holiday type thing, you know, using swimming pools and all the shows and that kind of stuff, arcades and a bit of the beach. Well, this one night, it was particularly windy. It was right in the middle of like the caravan area, and the caravans either side of us, and the wind was really picking up. It was a storm coming in, an own storm, and why carry on any further? Let's quickly just make sure to get my body location. There we go. So yeah, this storm was picking up really late, and we're all in bed, and I'm lying there on a mattress which goes across the width of the caravan. I've got my feet on one side of the caravan, my head on the other. That's how, you know, wide it is basically. And as the wind's blowing, I can feel the side of the caravan pushing against my feet. So that wall was bowing in. I thought I'd pop outside, and I've got a big 4x4, so I thought I'd park my car on that side of the caravan to help let the wind go over the caravan instead of hitting the side of the caravan. So I did that. It made a difference. Helped the wind go over the caravan. As I was out there, other people were packing up and going. They didn't want to hang around, so I figured the storm's getting worse. We didn't have anywhere else to go. I thought, well, we'll have to just, you know, get through it. Anyway, now half hour, an hour later, in bed, and the wall is pushing against my feet again, and the whole caravan's rocking when I turn over. I was like, this is getting bad. I looked outside, and there's these massive trees that are acting as a windbreak, but they were really strong. They weren't going to fall over. So I figured, right, I'm going to move the caravan closer to the trees. So I rigged up the caravan. Told the partner and kids to stay asleep, don't move around. I'm just going to hook up and move us down the field. So I moved down closer to the trees. It was perfectly fine. I just couldn't believe that the amount the wall was bowing in. I'm sat there in bed and the wall was meeting my feet as I'm asleep. It was crazy. Right, I've got all my stuff. Got some iron. What we need to do now is sort out these assemblers. So, disassemble. What can we disassemble? We'll put stuff in there to disassemble. So we want large steel tubes. They use a lot of iron. So let's put those across. Oh, awesome! It's already doing it. Oh, I had it on repeat, didn't I, for that? That's cool. So disassembling and then creating iron, which is then creating this, the base. And as you can see, that's welding over there, which is a bit annoying. Kind of don't want it to happen. Let's try and see if we can turn off some of these welders. They're not individually named though, so let's just turn them all off. We can see the red lights, and let's go through them and turn them on and see. No, that's not what we want. That's probably a better idea to come down here and see the ones we want. I need to get close, but not too close. Go over here, I think. Right, so can't even see where that one is. Not that one. Oh, this is getting stupid. I tell you what, let's put them all on and then just go turning them off. I'm trying to think the best way of doing this. There's green and yellow, so we know one's one side, one's the other. So let's just select all the greens and turn them off, and we'll see clearly then which side it is. That's the best way of doing it, probably. Just to prevent the amount of iron being wasted. That's the left side, but not the bottom. More that I've missed. Weird that some of them are green and some of them aren't. And that's why some of them are hidden. Yeah, there's a lot more now. Right, off. Okay, so let's just block that as left block welders, and we'll grab the others while we're here. So we've got control over those. Probably never need to use it this way again, but I suppose having the option to choose just one side of welders, you can move your vehicle around in front of it, not to worry about being stung by them on the other side. Right, block welders, save. Right, okay. So left block welders are off, right block welders are on. Awesome, that'll do for now. Just shows you're aware that there isn't any plates to tell if it's working. Yep, because that's why I turned them off, because it's wasting on the floor over there. So I'd rather just do this side if it's going to do the floor, but it should start doing that before the floor because it's closer. So we'll see. Let's go back to here are inventory. We'll get to the assembler. Come on. Go, and on this side we want to get large steel tubes, and we drop them in there. If it does that, it will start making them and welding that side. You can see it's welding there. It will do the floor as well, but at least it's not wasting on that side. That's starting to do the job, see? So just keep doing this because you're going to hold only hold 26 at a time in there. Small steel tubes, they're good as well. Takes a bit more time. Hoping that's actually fixing it. Probably is doing the floor though, annoyingly. And what, maybe I should bring the ship in and move these forward. You know what, I'm going to do that. Save wasting on the floor. As I'm hovering in the air. Right, off. Okay, let's get in here and move it across because we don't want to be wasting on the floor there. Let's put that one on. I need to rearrange all these buttons. I always complain about that when I'm in this. Okay, we know where it's going to stop, so if I put this there, should be good. But you know what? I'm going to put it there. And I can adjust how close it goes. Right, 4. Staff come out. Right, sorted. It's up here. And now, if I do the welder piston, which covers. Yeah, okay. Piston, welder pistons. Which one is it? It is that side. Good. Piston. Welder. Right, bank. Welder. Left bank. Awesome. Alright, what I'm going to do is turn this off when it gets close enough. Well, as far in as I can get it to go, really. The welders are off, so I can go down and see this a bit closer. But yeah, we'll come at that, won't it? Ooh, Joshua Jung. Oh yeah, Josh Jung. Not too bad. Josh just got home from doing some stubbing. Yeah, I want to stream Josh number 2. But with regard to the possible tram system, imagine the catwalks put together in a way that forms an I-beam. This would form a monorail. The tram itself uses landing gear to keep it on the rail. I'd just use wheels, to be honest, but you can clamp it around the sides, or even like an I-beam design with wheels rather than landing gear. Wheels are very stable now, so they're better to use than landing gear for that kind of thing. I can't actually see from here how close we are. Turn it off a second because that looks like it's about to. That is pretty much it. I mean, it's in that one at the moment, but it won't build it until it's clear of it. So I can go a bit closer, I think. Oh no, I've gone. I think we'll leave it there. Let's turn the welders on now. The left bank anyway, the right bank. So right bank welders, turn them on. I should concentrate now on that side. Okay, let's assembly. Try and get some more in here. So steel. Making some, but it's not using it. Interesting. Got steel there and it's not using it now. What is it needing? Okay, let's have a look at what it says on the projector block. Ooh, 13 armor blocks and 4 atmospheric thrusters. But it does need iron. It needs steel blocks for the armor blocks and 4 thrusters. So I'm sure we've got everything else we need. Unless it needs large steel tubes, in which case I just got rid of them all. Gosh, I've seen some videos about tram. A great idea if you build it right, which apparently I can never do. The monorail made by using catwalks was the main point. Using catwalks though, there's an I-beam. I can't see how you'd make an I-beam out of them because of the way they join together. Unless you're talking about the end having the little guard and stick it up in the air. There's a few ways to do it though. I mean, to be honest, I think connectors would make a good way of making a monorail. Using the actual connector blocks, the straight connector blocks. That's just one long straight. I think they'd look right, and they can also double up as being useful, you know? So yeah, I think the connectors are probably better. The problem is just connecting them to stuff without having the issue of disconnecting. But then you can always use the angle block to drop it to the ground, to a block, and then another one straight after up again. That little gap wouldn't be an issue. There's quite a few ways to do it. I mean, I've done quite a few more hours in the past before I started streaming. Like I said, I've always wanted to revisit that. But yeah, so 13 armor blocks and 4 thrusters. I'm not sure how we're not managing that. I mean, armor blocks. What armor blocks are going to use? Steel plates, and we've got steel plates, but it's not using them. Thrusters are going to need. See what it's actually needing without getting killed. Yeah, you know what? I'm not trusting that. Let's turn it off. I'm gonna get killed here, and right bank, right block welders. There we go. Metal grid. Ah, there we go. So metal grid, metal grid. Metal grid. It'll be metal grid. That'll be what's causing the problem. Okay, now we know we can sort something out about it. So let's go to assembler. Let's go to here, and I think we'll see. Yeah, we got none. So let's go to production, assembly. Let's get rid of that a second. Let's make 100 metal grid. That should do. Back to inventory, and now let's start disassembling stuff so we can make up for it. Okay, oh yeah, we're on that, aren't we? So disassembling, able to say we're repeat mode. Pretty sure that should just be disassembling. Because I've shared it across the blocks. Okay, there we go. And that should start making. This is annoying. Where's my assembler drop? There we go. Do that. 3, get that. 4, that. 5. Cool, right, so number 1, we're disassembling. Let's do that. Okay, I'm confused now. Let's go to assembler 2. Yeah, he's making it. Good, good. That's what it should be doing. Awesome. Cool, it started working properly. We've got an Adam. He's waking up. Are you gonna wake up in the cryo, Adam, or are you staying asleep and just dreaming you're watching this? Okay, so that one's not actually making it. Yes, it is. Okay, that's interesting. Why is it bulldozing? That is very strange, actually, this bulldozing. Okay, so let's get to the welders. Am I too close? Probably. Bank, turn them on. Cool, cool. We're getting there. Let me just see if Adam's coming in to talk. He is. Hello, Adam. Oh, he's on my speakers and not the right ones. Let me just change that. Hello again.
Hello.
There we go. Okay, what do you hear him? I believe they should be able to.
Hello, Josh. Hello, Josh. Hello, Richard.
Cool, cool.
Just trying to join if it's.
You're trying to join. Cool, cool. Where was I? That's on. That's on. What's built so far? I think we can probably make them pull away now, can't we? Let's make them pull away slightly. Welder piston. Right bank. I believe I've got to reverse it. Or in the wrong place. But far enough away to get. It is clear enough, so I should start welding that one. Okay, let's see what else is going on now. Nearly there. Assembler. Okay, let's put more in there to disassemble. That's in the order. Okay. What's got lots of iron in? Tube. No. We've got grids, so we're gonna need steel plates, aren't we? Which is gone. So now we've welded those. I believe we've got enough of those in there. Perhaps we should disassemble those. And in fact, that's a silly thing to do because we've now got it assembling and reassembling. Oh no, we haven't. Let's do that. And that doesn't seem to be going anywhere though.
Why can't I join?
What? What are we doing here? This is really weird what this is doing.
I don't know what's up.
So the assembling and disassembling keep getting mixed up by the looks of things. If that's doing that.
I don't know. I can't get in yet.
What are these signs? Enable disable repeat mode. So let's. What?
You're on the server, aren't you?
Sorry?
You're on the server, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah, I can't find it again.
And you should be able to join game that I'm on.
I've tried. Not bringing anything up to join.
Josh had problems last night getting on the server. He managed to find the server and he said he was joining, but he couldn't get in.
No, I can't even find it. What's that to do?
Why's he doing that? That's being weird. Okay, we'll leave it like that then. So number one's on disassembling. Whatever I put in there, it will disassemble. What's got the best levels of iron? Computers, bit of iron. We've got lots of iron. A little bit of iron. So far, the Trojan components got 10 iron. So girders. Oh, hello. Gravity generator, we haven't got those there. Beer plates, only use a little bit. The motors, they use quite a lot of iron. Oh, grid uses a bit. So motors and construction components. Medical components we don't have many of. Solar cell. Oh, an ingot. Apparently there's lots available now. Am I missing something here?
I have no idea.
Oh, there's hardly any. Okay, so we're looking at motors. They'll give us lots. There we go, we've got tons of those. Put those in there as well.
Strange way of trying to find it.
It says you're in.
Yeah, I had to search it in the server. Massive amounts.
Trolley-based crane across the ceiling of the base. And that's an interesting idea. I had considered that, I think, quite a while back. I think I mentioned something about those on those lines. How it would come in handy for anything, I'm not too sure. I mean, as a gimmick, it would be cool, but I can't think how to really use it. I mean, we're going to have a lift at the back. I suppose it could be used for moving something as it's being built, but we've got the moving sidewalls.
But again, it would maybe help if it was an awkward shape.
Yeah.
Maybe. Just
I
how
would
we
like to
can
make a crane arm. I would like to do that, but I'm just not sure what we'd use it for exactly.
Are you using are you using this to build or to repair?
Yeah, I'm trying to repair the engine that we had problems with. The thing is, I think it's finished building what it needs. So that's now a bit of a pain. There. Let's turn the welders off a second. Let's go down and have a look what I need. You got in okay then? That's weird. Josh couldn't get in yesterday. That's done. What do they need? Large steel tubes. Wouldn't you know it? Okay, large steel tubes it is then. Okay, production. No, hang on. Go to the right one. Production. No. Go on here. Right, and now I can't get to the grid. Have you just done something to it?
No.
So I can't get to the base now for some reason. There's two small grids rather than the base.
No, my ship's not even.
Oh, it's now saying small grid, but
My ship's not even attached.
this is strange. I can't connect to the base now using the antenna. What have you just done? Have you disconnected something? Oh, you could disconnect. Oh, so I was using your antenna to connect to the base.
We have an antenna.
We have an antenna
Yeah, we should have. It should be outside.
because I can't connect to the base anymore using the. No, we don't. Interesting. We could do with one, couldn't we? Yeah, we haven't got an antenna on the base. I was using yours when you was connected just now. That's right. Never thought about that really. Welders. Let's put the right block of welders. Just turn those on and go to production, and let's make some large steel tube. Not 100. Not disassemble. Okay, why can't I remove what I'm disassembling? Get rid of that. Let's make again. There. Okay, let's go to this one on disassemble. Can't do that. Assembling. Welder 1's knackered.
What?
Don't know what's going on with Welder 1. It's being weird.
Which one's Welder 1?
I shall find out.
This is a
I know.
self-repair system.
No, sorry, assembler 1. You know, not the welders, the assembler. It's just being weird. I'm turning that one off. Just because it's messing us around. Alright, number 3 is disassembling, number 2 is assembling. So let's now go to inventory, assembler 3. I'll drop everything in there, it will disassemble. Yeah, let's put that in there. And that.
We're all working.
What else do we have? Motors, wasn't it? Put them in there. And we should now start getting that making large steel tube. Okay, I believe that's all we needed. that all it did? Cool. So let's now do 1,000 of those. Awesome. Are we welded up? Should be welded up by now, surely. Yep, apart from one at the bottom. One at the bottom. Okay. Oh, I can't connect to them now, can I? Are you reconnected?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, there we go. Welder. Right, welders off. Gonna find out what we need. It's been a bit long drawn out, but yeah, we need loads of iron, by the way. We're totally out. Metal grid. And metal grid. Oh, it's metal grid again. I thought that would have welded up when we did it originally. That's why I'm welding this up, so I can go and start getting some. Because this was no good otherwise for doing anything.
Yeah, I need. I've got thing to use anyway. Fine.
You got what, sorry?
I've got a drill I can use. Mine may not have exploded.
Okie dokie. We've got some there. Why is it not using that? Okay, I'm getting confused now. Number 2, making those. Cool. Missing items. Good. Right. But it hasn't used those 2 yet. Which is strange. That one I've turned off because it was being weird. That one needs to disassemble. Right, so let's disassemble in number 3. I feel like Johnny 5 keeps saying disassemble. Did anyone remember that film?
Yes,
No, disassemble Johnny 5.
I do.
Talking of antennas, it made me think of the antennas you have connecting the space station and ground station in your server prep stream. So why not bring the station to this stream? Yeah, this isn't the sort of base I want on the server though, but we could one day perhaps bring them up together. Josh Jung, Johnny 5 alive, that's right. Johnny 5 is alive. Good film that is, do like that.
Yeah.
Hang on. Look at there, and then that might make more, but it's already made all of them anyway. Okay, that should be welding. It would do actually if I had the welders turned on. That'd be why it's not doing it. Right block of welders on. Is my ship finished? Please be finished, because I've had enough of this. Welder right bank, turn them off. Yay! We're done. It fixed my ship. Awesome. I'm all good. Right, let's get these welders step back and make sure they're all off as well. So piston welder right back on. Cool. If they're all the way back as well. Cool. So welders off. Awesome. Right. All the welders are off, by the way, so we're safe to go by them. I've just got the right bank retracting, and once we've got loads of iron and we've welded up the floor here and everything, I'm going to start working out the mechanism that allows us to build blueprints. And then once we've done that, I'll then time the whole thing together and make it so the sensor disables the movement of the pistons as well as the welders when we go near them, because we don't want the welders just to turn off and the pistons carry on going, because it would ruin the build.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I'm waiting until then basically to.
Superconductor. Why would I superconductor?
Yay! It goes. Right. Let's see if I can break this. Sure I can.
I'm sure you can.
What are we saying? I know I can. Yeah, we need to change the sensors to get right up to there.
Yeah, it's a bit dangerous, isn't it? What tools to break down?
Sensor left door, sensor right door. No, that's outside. Sensor door left, sensor door sensor. This is right for the top one. Right, show on hard, and then info show sensor field range. Let's have a look. Okay, that just disappeared. that's weird. Why is it that on that?
What?
The sensor is visible sometimes and not all the time.
You know, if you're in the sensor view, you won't see it.
But I'm not in the sensor view.
Are you sure?
Ah, there we go. It's better now. Kind of need to change where I am, I suppose, to see that. Okay, that's what we want to do. So, bottom, top, back, 50. Is that the one that... Why is that, Oh, hang on. Okay. It's acting very strange. I believe that's as far back as it will go. The door sensor. The bottom is bottom. The back extent, I believe. Actually, no, the back extent is out the front. Yeah, it is that one. Cool, cool. Let's go. Was it 20? Let's take it a little bit. 30. Let's leave it 30. That's a bit better. So half those. Okay, let's just hope my frog isn't running out of power, because if it is, I'm committing suicide with it. 16 hours. There we go. Right, let's try again.
Charge at the minute. We're on 4 minutes.
There we go. It's not quite as responsive, but it's working. Smart cookie. I wonder how long this will last. The timers you're using the doors have the sensor turn off at points to stop it from breaking the sequence. Yeah, don't get confusing with me, mate. Alright. Yeah, see how long this lasts. Cockiness in the stream, eh? Picks on me. Your fault I die picking on me, it's the stress.
I always try to make sure I pick on you.
Everyone does. Everyone does. Let's now go to the drill. Not that. Let's go get some iron. It's over here I was using the iron, wasn't it? Oh, hello. My stream window saying an error occurred. That's the YouTube window. Is the stream going okay still?
Still wasn't on my end. May go out in a second. Delay wise.
Let me just refresh my window just in case. It shouldn't have anything to do with the stream. It's like my preview window almost, but in YouTube.
Frog.
I think that's still okay.
What the?
There we go, let's carry on. What are you saying, Frog?
I was looking through inventory. There's frog cockpit. 3 times.
That is weird.
Especially because each one of them's got tools and everything in.
Frog cockpit?
Yeah.
Is it? Oh yeah, frog flight cockpit. It has, isn't it? But there's only one.
On mine, there isn't. I'm looking at the entire grid.
Interesting.
Yeah, this is very interesting. I was just consolidating items, getting rid of certain tools, slight amounts of things.
Remember, this isn't particularly good at taking weight, but there we go. You ready to take and come right back? Yeah, I think we're good now. I'll refresh my screen, it's come back. Or my YouTube web browser page, whatever you want to call it.
I never noticed that it do anything to me.
I just realised there's a dark patch here. Is that actually an ore? Must be. Patch there, you see. It's just yeah, it's a stone, isn't it? Yeah, just stone in the grass. It does look like it's something else. Now, why haven't I got any ore detector stuff working right now? Is it not close enough?
Could be.
Ore detector. 50-meter range. That's rubbish, isn't it? I'm pretty sure I'm close enough to that. I'm sure that's not an ore, is it? It's just a different stuff on the ground. There's iron over there, so yeah. Let's make the floor bigger. What do you think of mining platforms? I tend to use them a lot, meaning I like to 12 drills pointed down and plenty of lift and a refinery and a ton of objectives. Yeah, I've built a couple of those before. They're pretty cool. They're good at getting the job done, no messing around. There's actually a new script on the Worksport shop as well, which controls them really well. But you kind of just say you start, you sort of record the journey from you connected to where you got to go, and then you tell it just to drill a certain size area. So it's not just grabbing the ore; it just makes a square in the ground, sort of thing. That's pretty handy if you want to get all the ores that are in a certain area. Alright, let's see if I can get some of these. Dr. Hurricane, welcome to stream. It's possible for me to play Fortnite. If I play Fortnite, it's because I've given up on life. So no. I've not quite given up on life yet. You won't catch me playing Fortnite. I don't understand that game. I do not understand the fascination, and I certainly wouldn't enjoy it. It looks like a big headache to me. I play Space Engineers because it's creative. I like being creative. The only other games that I like that aren't creative would be racing games, which I'm not doing that at the moment because I haven't got my steering wheel. I have, but it's not here. So I'm planning on currently making a race rig up together. When I get my steering wheel back, I'm going to get a virtual reality rig. I'm then going to go out and buy myself a car seat and some wood and build myself a little cockpit. And then I'm going to have a proper racing setup, and I'm going to start doing iRacing. Whether I'll stream it or not is another matter. I want to do it sort of professionally. I want to get back into racing, and I'll use that as a little get me back into it before I buy myself a car to go racing with. So.
Where is your steering wheel?
Oh, it's at the X's house.
Ah, there.
Yeah, this is just there. I'll just go and pick it up. But I sometimes play the old truck simulators, you know, American Truck and Euro Truck.
Yes, we have done that one.
So, you know, I do that as well. I could stream them sometimes. When I get my VR, I'll probably definitely be using them as well. Actually quite looking forward to doing the VR soon. Okay, let's see if I can get out of here without damaging anything. In fact, let's do the second mouse button while I do this.
VR in Space Engineers.
VR in Space Engineers, yeah, it would be awesome, wouldn't it? Technically, you could do it. Now, where am I going? This way, isn't it? I lost the base already. There we go.
Sorry. Better than what you normally lose. Still time for that.
Yeah, the script for rotating solar farm's pretty handy. Well, there was a time when it used to mess up all the time though. Okay, I'm struggling to go up because this is too heavy. Again, it's too heavy to go up, and I thought I had that sussed. mind going fast as well. Let's not hit the wall like we did last time.
Yeah, you're going a bit fast.
That's alright, I'm sorted now.
Yeah, they're going a bit fast.
Yeah, I know there's intel on my ship, Josh. It's too dark. I want my flood lamps to... What lamps? Flood lamps, stop lamps. There we go. Okay, almost a completely successful trip. I haven't quite made it there yet, so I'm not going to speak too soon, or they already have spoke soon, but... Well, see what I mean? It's dropping down. It really struggles with this weight, but it does manage. I just got to be a little bit careful with it.
I'm trying to lose weight. You don't need to keep mentioning it.
I'm trying to lose weight as well. Crazy how much weight I put on doing my job. There we go, and that connects to the base.
I'll tell you.
We'll just wait for that light to go green, and we can disconnect and go get some more. Oh, do you mind turning the production on to make about 10,000 steel plates? Because I think we're going to need them. And another one of the assemblies to make probably 100 large steel tubes.
They won't want to make.
We want about 10,000 steel plates, and we want about probably 100 or a couple of hundred large steel tubes. Because that's all I think that's what we're going to need to stock up on. And if any assemblies are disassembling, turn them off, disassemble. And if you want to sort out assembler one, up to you. I don't know what it was doing, but. Richard says when check Waste Space channel, he has a video where he uses a VR program for space engineers shipbuilding. I think I saw one of his videos, is it a while ago, where he uses a 3D program to view the ships and build them in another program. I don't know if it was
Epic Tech.
Yeah, I saw it, but I'm not really bothered about using it.
Yeah,
Is that what you mean?
VR,
yeah, is that what you mean by the VR program? Or do you actually mean a VR? Because I'm not seeing him use a VR system. I didn't even know he had VR, to be honest.
The only person I've seen do it is that Epic Tech. But
I want to get it, I'll certainly give it a try. I mean, it'd be stupid not to have VR and not try Space Engineers. Yeah. Also, can we have some metal grids as well? Just a reminder, we need some more metal grids on the assemblers as well. Right, let's disconnect. And let's go get some more. I think I need to make my frog a little bit more powerful. Can't hear you, mate.
I'm thinking.
Could hear you thinking. Just about.
Yeah, thinking why assembler one. Yeah, I think that it's not connected. Should be.
Yeah, I plan to get into iRacing as a proper, I would say career, but you know, I want to play the iRacing thing properly, really concentrate on it, so I probably won't stream at first. I might record and then upload the videos. If I do stream, I probably won't be very talkative. But we'll see, I'm going to see how it goes, and I might just go on, depends on what demands. I could really interested in iRacing, but I plan on actually getting my race license again and doing it all properly, and I'd like, you know, that's just going to kind of kick me back into gear, so to speak.
I know for definite he did one. I watched it.
Sorry, what was that?
Richard Carey said yes, Beardie, but it was on Epic Tech's video.
Epitech's video. Oh, I see.
That's the one I saw for definite.
Yeah. So actually using VR in Space Engineers whilst building, or is it another program they're using to build the ships? Because I know you can import ships now.
I think it was a separate program. Obviously, I think.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll have to look into that.
It was pretty cool because he literally did build the ship and then he like brought it back into SE and it was basically what it built. It was pretty cool.
Does the program just let you build, but it doesn't let you do any of the coding or anything like that, or the timings?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Because if the program, it's a program just lets you concentrate on what you're building with no, issues of gravity, and you can set up things like timer blocks and stuff like that. That'd be pretty handy, especially in VR. I'd imagine VR would help you build better builds as well, because you get that sense of scale and size and depth. Whether that conveyed to the 2D screen or not, I'm not too sure, but definitely worth a try. I don't know how streamer would go with that, if it would look any good on the stream. I know it gets on my nerves sometimes watching people's VR videos because they're constantly moving their head, and for them it's great, but if everyone watching it's like, it makes you want to be vomiting. Blech. Yeah, separate program when you import to and from. But definitely gonna look into that, I think. But it's gonna be a little while till I get my VR. I'm planning a move again.
Yes, you are.
I've got a place lined up where I can have space to work on vehicles outside. I'm planning on buying a coach and making a motorhome out of it, which would be fun. Okay, let's now find where we need to go to. Over there, let's head up towards it, so I haven't got to climb as such. Keep an eye on the speed. But yeah, if there's anybody new here, because we've got 9 watching, so is anybody here that's not said hello, that we don't know, any new people? Explain to you what we're doing maybe. And again, don't forget to like the video everyone if you're enjoying it. Not begging for likes, but if you do like the video, the sooner you like it the better, because it really helps the stream and gets people in, because whilst we're live on the stream, obviously anyone liking the video helps boost the chance of everybody else watching the video whilst it's live, so it's always appreciated. We got a problem with loading again, because that base looks weird.
That base does look weird.
The voxels haven't loaded again. This happened the other day, didn't it?
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll load in as I get closer. And it should have loaded in by now. I don't like that. Let me see if there's anything in my graphics options I can change to make that sort out. Field of view. No, no, no. Draw distance. No, no, no. Well, that's just lovely. Is yours being weird or?
I'm still inside, so I don't know. I'm just.
If we can afford it, it'd be wise to invest in a VR tracking podium to Alcon. I'm not going that far with VR, not now. That's just too much for me. I'm happy just to get HTC Vive and have room scale tracking for now. That'd be cool. I don't really need to go walking around. There's no games I want to be walking around too much, to be honest. Too much effort in it. This is a bit worrying. I think I'm going to dock this down and reload because something isn't right here. That looks dodgy. Maybe right out there as well. That half the base is missing. No. Have I got all the thrusters turned on? Haven't I? Yeah. Yeah, I have. Okay, where am I? To the side. Do that, and then drop down a touch. Turn it on. Whilst it's doing that, I should do a reload. Yes. Yeah, so guys, if you like the video, please do hit the like button because it will certainly help with the stream. We might get some newbies in right now on the stream. That'd be nice. Technically, we only got about half hour left of the stream because I try to keep this to 2 hours, but I don't know how you guys are feeling. Me might go an extra half hour or so to get another hour of the stream, maybe. How are you feeling, Adam?
Yeah, I'm alright with that.
Go an extra half hour, maybe. Make it 2.5 hour stream tonight. So we've got another hour to go yet. Anyone new watching, haven't subbed? You consider hitting that subscribe button. Stream every Thursday night for this series for live solo survival, and other nights of the week we stream other bits and pieces like preparing the server, which will be a 24/7 persistent server for space engineers with role play aspect to it. The idea is to stay alive, and when you leave the game, to put yourself in a cryo that's covered by all the power you're going to need, solar, whatever. We have a 12-hour solar rotation in the server as well when it does that. It's not far off now, and to be honest, I think it will be very, very soon it'll go live. We're going to start off with a test period of probably a couple of weeks to a month. And then depending on how it goes, we might then just carry it going, or if not we might restart the server with a fresh build and then everyone can start again sort of thing. So those that will be in the test period of 2 to 4 weeks, bear in mind that what you've done may possibly go. But
Yeah.
I think, to be honest, it might just carry on. I don't see any reason of restarting people if everything's okay.
It's all depending on how it goes.
Yeah, it depends on how many rule changes we make, really, I think, as well.
Yeah. That's how testing starts.
This has taken some time to join the world. Should have joined by now.
Yeah.
Telling me on the server stats that I've joined again. Okay, cancel that.
Bye bye. Oh, yeah, disconnected. You weren't even in.
I'm getting the same problem that you guys are having now.
Yeah. Has it thingied you again? Like it did me, put you in the no allowed list. Which would be actually quite funny.
You'll be fine. I'm in. Beardie, also check out a YouTube channel by a company called Celedian, whatever. What do they do? Are they the people that do the VR tracking pods, are they? Oh, hello. I thought it was worse then.
Have you seen that? Basically, it's a treadmill that's multi-directional.
Yeah, it looked real weird because you've got this thing around your waist, haven't you? So you're pushing against that as your feet slide. It's pretty cool.
Obviously, as it gets better and better, it will be awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, it takes time for something like that to develop.
The only thing I'm thinking is I could see me getting really into it too far, so I think it'd probably be a good idea if I didn't.
Bye bye life.
Yeah,
Bye-bye
exactly.
life.
That's what it's like, you know. I mean, I think I'd have to. The problem is I work from home. I work for myself, my own business from home. If I buy a VR treadmill, I can say goodbye to my business. I will end up. I won't. But as it is, I'm struggling to work. So if I get that, I'm gonna be. You know, to be honest, probably iRacing is probably a bad idea in a VR headset. But you know,
just to create games for that world then.
Yeah, I could probably be a games creator. That might be a better idea.
At least then it is your job.
Yeah.
Then you might not want to do it.
Well, I do want to expand my company into game development eventually. I've got a few projects that want to get done, but I need to fund them. So my business is currently in the process of developing a project and then releasing it. Once that funds things, I can go further. I might do a GoFundMe maybe to get started earlier, but I haven't got much to show at the moment, so it's not really a good idea to do that. But yeah, eventually I shall run a game development company. Can't wait for that. I've done game development in the past, and I've got things and ideas I want to do. Just need to get a team underneath of me, which takes money. So that's all to come.
Holographic tech.
Holographic tech. Yeah. Right. In here, use the right-click drill again to make it bigger. Each time I go in there, I'm going to make this wider. It reduces the chance of me getting stuck.
That's what I do when I go into the holes. You know.
I do that in Space Engineers as well. Dum de dum de dum de dum dum de dum de dum. Right, yep, we're getting down to the iron here. Dokes. I love the sunlight coming in, it's pretty cool. Get rid of some of this now, there's a bit of iron in this, but most of it's rock. Right, let's get more of this iron down here. This will be the third load, and so far I'm not saying anything. So we've got anybody new in the chat? I know we've got Richard, we've got Josh, we've got Josh Jung, we've got possibly Hurricane, Adam. Hello, Adam. But that's not the number we got in the stream. There must be more. Come and say hello, guys. Say hello in the chat. Whoever you are, say hello. Come on. Get involved. Ask questions. We'll let you know. Ever played Space Engineers before? Not played Space Engineers before? Oh, that's another thing. I've got a plan. When the server, when we release this server, I'm gonna run a few sort of contesty type things. But also to get people in Space Engineers, I'm also going to do some giveaways on my channel for Space Engineers license keys. Yeah, I think it's time to start doing a bit of that, you know.
Can I have one?
Can you have one?
Yeah, I don't need it, but I want one.
Oh, hang on, I'm still drilling and I'm full. Let's get out of here carefully. Wrong way, come on. We should think about what I'm doing when I'm doing it.
Yeah, maybe.
I do love the effects of the sun and the lighting. When it works, it's cool. Alright, well once I return with this load I think I'll get in. Have you seen how the assembly's going? Have we got plenty of iron or do I need to keep bringing in more and more?
More and more and more.
More and more and more. Oh god, we need like a dedicated mining machine, don't we?
Yep.
Do you think we should look into an automated iron mining thing or?
If it's possible, it would be an ideal thing. Because if you look around, we need a lot of iron.
Do need a lot of iron. Oh, hang on, I'm about to hit the side again, aren't I? Let's get out of here quickly.
Oh god.
Oh god, he's going to do it again, isn't it? Oh, look, I'm doing a slide. Woohoo! Rescued it. Thank God for that. I need to do something. But yeah, we should, I don't know, the cost of resources making the mining machine itself is going to be a mission. But then it would, in turn, it would pay off in the long run for getting the iron we need.
Yeah.
So maybe we should build a mining rig and find a decent script on the...
What are you thinking, like a platform that we take to the place?
I think a platform will probably be best, and then just go and find iron, just drill straight down and make it a jetstone but collect iron, and it comes back every time it's full. I maybe might even just go with the one that I've just recently seen on the workshop. It doesn't exclusively go for particular ores, it just drills a hole or a square, the dimensions you tell it from where you start, but every time it's full it returns back to the place that you told it to go to. So it will do the job, we just got to obviously find the places we want.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, I think so. We might give that a go then maybe.
We've got all the ores nearly.
Yeah. Should we work on it together, see what we can do?
Yeah.
Well, let's start building it then in the middle of the welders, because then we can just pull them in once we've finished making the... Yeah, it'll definitely help. We'll do that.
There's a thought. One thing we haven't put down on this floor, or near this floor, is a access point.
Yeah, we could do one of those.
It just means we don't have to keep flying up to get things.
All we're going to need really is steel plates and, what do you call them?
Interior.
Interior plates. They're the ones you need to initiate things really, aren't they?
Normally, yeah.
Let me disconnect here a second. There we go. A bit more agility now. Sideways thrust aren't too clever.
What line's doing for power? It's charging, so.
You know what? I would like to put an auto land script on this. So I can tell it to return to home and then just leave it and it'll come in and dock.
Return to home. Oops, I pressed it. Don't leave me.
Yeah, but you've got to access it from inside. So once it's going, you can jump out. That would be cool, I think. That'd be worth it while doing a little option. I have to add it to my menu system. There's a record feature so you can set where your home is and that kind of stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Let's turn these off. Get the right buttons. I need to put all on the same screen, and I always say that and never do it, and yeah, leave it. There we go, he's all docked up, you can charge up. Okay, so hello. Don't come welding me. Don't go welding my heart. No, okay. Yeah, no playing games, mister. Right. You know what? I've got my visor down. Right, so we're going to build a vertical drill, yeah? So we don't want it too many drills because it'd be too heavy, but it needs to be half decent. So I'm thinking perhaps a 3x3 grid or a 4x4 grid of drills.
I would say 4x4 probably the best.
Yeah? So do 4x4 grid of drills facing down. So it's going to be 16 drills facing down and build everything on the back of it so that it can just go straight down with no issues what's behind it. So possibly a main strut up the middle going up, pulling the engine area away from the back of the drills.
Yeah.
So perhaps if you put landing gear down to the side and beam in to where we're going to start at the top, and then we can work down from there. So let's, you know what am I holding them? Inventory. Not much. Let's go and grab some steel plates quickly. Got any? Come on, start typing. We've got a few. Not many though, have we?
What's that?
Oh, it's still making. That's good.
It should be.
Yeah, let's just see how much armor we've got now after all that. It's going to be depressing. I haven't got much. 8,000, 7,000. That's about 16,000 steel. Okay. Right. Yeah, if we go with, and this is the center block here, isn't it? To kill myself on the landing. Let's get rid of the ones I don't need. Okay, so landing gear. That block. And then probably the drills and the connectors. Although we're doing small blocks, aren't we? So they're the ones I'm going to need to use.
Well, connector wise, it's got a hook up outside to one of them platforms.
We're going to need a sorter and an ejector as well.
Yeah.
We're going to get rid of stone, and we're going to need cargo as well.
Remote control.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff, yeah. Alright, for now, let's start getting this down. Let's.
I didn't even know Josh left.
Did he?
Apparently went back in a while.
Oh, back in a while, nom nom nom. Oh, don't make me hungry, I'm starving, I am.
Should eat something then.
Oh, I couldn't be able to go to shops, and I've sort of left myself with nothing left to eat other than cereal, so it's always worked out well, isn't it? Right, so the drills. This is small ship I'm doing, isn't it? Yes, good. So that's how hard that's going to be. So we need to go up by at least about 6 blocks on top of this. So this is just to prop it up for now. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go from there, I suppose. And then let's side a little bit. And I'll tell you what, let's just bung a drill on the side of that.
See a flaw in your floor.
There's a flaw in my floor.
Yeah,
what's that?
Fell off it.
Fell off it. We've got to bear in mind how tall this is going to be on a build it as well. So let's take that down one quickly. Let's go down 2. I think we might get away with 2. I want to make it as low as possible so the welding arms are going to make it to it. So, like that. Yeah, that's good enough. Yeah, cool. Right, yeah. So that's 1. Now we've got what I've just done sticking out outwards. We can connect up behind to the side, so we'll probably connect behind, but let them go next to each other to connect. So we're going by 4x4, yeah?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't you get away with having a gap in between?
What would you want a gap between for?
No, just because the way the drills work. Can't you can have, it's just so you don't have as many. Weight.
Well, we want them to drill quick so we can get through it quicker. It'd be quicker drilling, won't it? And they hold a bit each as well, so we won't need so many cargo containers.
That's true.
Josh, yes, we're doing a vertical miner.
Yes.
Let the laughter ensue.
Here's one Josh has made earlier.
We can't connect them this way, though, can we?
You'd have to use
the connections on top.
Yeah. It's just
But why isn't that actually letting me?
Why? Because there's nothing holding it.
Yeah, true. Yeah. Right, so now behind. So we want to put the little conveyor blockies on here. And if I use... Where are the small versions? They are small versions, just large, so we need to use these. So if we put the actual small conveyor blocks on the back, or should we just go straight to a tube? I suppose we need these to connect them all together.
Block. That way they're all connected. It's the other way.
Yeah, they're connected that way, but we need to go sideways. So if we do like a square around the end, I need interior plate.
Yeah, I was just about to get some.
I'm going the long way to do this, aren't I?
Back of the drill.
Yeah. Okay, alright, so if we go with one of those there, and then we'll do a conveyor tube, the one next door, which will be 2 of these. And then we'll go for another block. We'll have to do to the side a bit to get the 4. So that'll be the side there, and then do one more on the side. That's it. So that's the width. No, that's too many now.
It's too many now.
We've already got it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because it's not going to be centered now because of the way we started.
It is me trying to right click.
I know, it's another one, isn't it?
Drill. Let's go. You'll probably do it by the time I find the shop.
It's a bit weird doing it this way with all the frames. Hard to tell what you're doing.
Now I need steel pipe. Yeah, I'll let you do it.
So we'll probably put some tubes on the other end as well, just to keep them a bit more. Yeah, that's it. Do that at the side. That's cool. And then we can probably build up from the middle. If we do maybe the middle 4, make them all go up maybe, or just I don't know. We need to connect up obviously to the cargo, but we also need to have obviously thrusters and stuff. So we're going to use atmospheric. I think that's obviously going to be the best way. So we could fill this end with sideways thrusters anyway. So
Yeah, all this can have sideways.
that bottom part we can do sideways. So basically between these connectors we can have thrusters pointing that way, and then on the level above it we'll do them facing that way and other way. And then perhaps we have a couple of cargo containers up in the middle to get us the distance from that base. We can then put thrusters that face that way, downwards. And they're going to need to be big thrusters because they're going to be taking the weight. So we do need to be quite a high build. So it might be worth turning this on its side once we get part of it built.
As we've built it now, will this get built?
Once we get to high as 3 welders high. So we're going to have to...
No, I meant the centre of it.
Yeah, you got a good point actually. Should we get this built now?
So I'm thinking.
It might do because it's the block next door. Let's move it in and see what it does. Need to get away from there though because I'm going to die otherwise.
It's actually quite a good viewing platform just here, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought that, but also I don't want to build up much more up here because of the access way.
No, just more of just standing here. You can clearly see it all.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
Welders. So
it.
let's put the pistons on first. Oh, they are on. So let's reverse them, and the right bank will need to stop before the left does.
You could have all this on buttons, or
Yeah, we'll do some sort of panel to help do it, and blueprints will be automated, that kind of thing.
that's right. Nice if there was some sort of script for.
You know what? I just had a thought. We could remove a couple of drills to put thrusters in, maybe. I don't know. I'm just thinking if the because you can get a bit of space. Yeah, I don't know. We want large thrusters, really. That's the problem. I'm trying to get a large thruster in. It's going to be a bit of a pain.
It's either replace the corner. No, I was going to say the corners.
No, you'd want it. The corners
Second one in.
are what will give you the width.
So you take one out of each side.
Okay, I'm gonna stop the right one first because it's closest. Can you see the left side clearer so you can tell me when to stop?
Yeah, I can see that. Keep going. How far are you going to?
As close as I can go.
Right. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Any minute now. Are we there yet? Stop.
Good.
Yeah.
Got that. Yeah, let's get in the middle done.
Ah, bagging. Don't know about the cheese stuff. See about them. Is it missing something? Stop.
Yeah, it has stopped, hasn't it? Only on one side though, which is weird.
Steel plates made.
Tubes maybe?
I did have large steel tubes been made.
I'm going to turn the welders off a second. We'll leave them where they are because that's
Computers,
positioned.
maybe construction.
Yeah, it's weird the way it sort of stops, but yeah, so what do we need? Construction components. Yep, construction components is what it is. You know what? It will build all of it.
Alright.
Yep, they've all got something on them, so they will get all built. Once we get to as high as we can go, we'll have to knock it onto its side, but by then we should have some thrusters and some gyros on it. I think we're going to need, I mean, the engines, we need large engines. We're probably going to need 4 of them, but I
would say so.
I can't think though, they're going to take up most of the space of the platform. We don't really want to go any wider than this.
So I would say you either take,
So we want to be able to carry a decent amount.
but then that doesn't really help for the centre.
I mean, the large thrusters are the same size as the drill basically. And
Yeah.
so we could, if we do 4 of them, and maybe do them at the corners, or just in from the corners, but obviously they'll be set up quite high up. So yeah, let's just do like a centre column of cargo, and then at the top we can build off of them and have these quite far forward.
Yeah.
And we'll just keep it that it always sits up this way when it moves. So I'll just cover it with side thrusters. Side thrusters are probably better off at the top instead of building at the bottom. The only thing you have at the bottom here, because we want to keep it as shallow as possible at the bottom, we just want the centre column going up. So we do all the thrusters at the top, I think, and have this hang down at the bottom like a pendulum.
Yeah.
So we just want to build up from the middle. So perhaps if we use, what cargo should we use? Maybe do 4 cargo blocks next to each other in the middle.
That works.
That way we can make good use of space. See size differences. So number 2, that's too small. Number 3, you can't have. Number 4, you can. Okay, so yeah. Number 4, should we... I suppose you've got the option then of the big connectors as well. Perhaps interior plate, typical. Rear plate, those. We want to have an 8x8 block section off the floor between the welders, able to lower down on pistons. We could do, but that's a lot more building that we don't want to be doing right now. But I think we're good with this because I mean, we know full well that we can get this built, and then when we get to a certain point, we can turn it onto its side. And that's gonna be hard. We've got vehicles that could lift this and move it.
Oh yeah.
So there's no problem there, as long as we put enough support in so it stays level and it'll build it, and the length of it, it's not going to be bigger than this, so we can easily build this within the welder area. We just need to do one move, that's all. Right, so I think I've got the medium cargo containers here. If we do 4 of them, each one sitting on the connectors,
Yeah.
they'll join up automatically in one direction. And the engines should clear the corners, but we need to get a bit more height. I don't know if we should put more cargo on. I mean, if we do, we can have the cargo space, but whether we use it full up or not is another matter. That script you can choose how much mass you carry till it takes it back. So I guess it's better to have the cargo space rather than just putting blank squares there, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if I just double up on this, now we should have enough height to... That should be enough cargo space, shouldn't it? do have a little platform so you can walk over it. In fact, that's not a bad idea, is it? Having like a glass floor or something, or then... Oh, we haven't got the mod on this, have we?
No.
But just having a floor you can walk along to look down. A couple of catwalks maybe, you just walk along looking down. But yeah, so we've got 2 lots of cargo, or 8 cargo containers, plus the storage you got in the drills. That should be enough. Now we've got to think about the connector point as well when we connect. I'm thinking we should do the connector on top, and we put a connector underneath a platform outside, so it goes up from underneath and connects. Although the problem is, if it disconnects and it's got no power, it's just going to fall. So we probably should connect at the side and make sure that there's a pad underneath of it, so if it does drop, it's not going to drop far. That's always a worry, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So we should definitely put a connector to one side. Which isn't too bad actually, because we've actually got the large connectors out the side. But it'll be staggered to one side, which I suppose isn't too bad. I don't like, you know, my whole symmetry thingy, but I can get over it, I suppose, for one. I suppose we could even it out with something on the other side. So a connector like that would work. Perhaps even 2 connectors. Let's just use 2 connectors.
Yeah,
Yeah, why not? It helps speed things up a little bit.
that is true.
There we go. So 2 connectors. It helps keep it stable when it connects. It's extra strong, all that good stuff. So that's cool. And then what I think we could do... How much blast radius do you need from a thruster, from a large thruster?
Gosh, I think it's about 4.
In small blocks. 4 small blocks?
I think. I could be wrong. Josh will know.
Yes, the ejectors. Well done, mate. Good job you said that. I think, because we've got these connectors, we could just stick them on the side here and it'll just drop off the
You
side.
can actually just attach the ejectors to the end of the drills.
Yeah, the thing is we need to make sure it can eject from all of them. There's plenty of places we could do it, but...
Well, we need to sort it, don't we?
We need the sorter, then the ejector, so it's 2 blocks. So we could literally put the sorters above each one of these connectors on the side. See these 4 ones on the side, and then make the ejector stick out the side?
Yes. Which
we should do a few of them as well.
Small, 7 for large. Yeah, I was right before. Boom.
What was that?
Yeah, it is 4.
Hang on, small conveyor sorter, I got that wrong. So we want small conveyor sorter, and then the ejector. Well, I think the engines will make them higher than that anyway, so that's good, so we've definitely got clearance. But the sorter, oh hang on, the sorters have to go up at an angle, don't they? So it's going to fall into it. We could just stick them pointing upwards, but yeah, don't want to go wider than there.
So it should be okay, it should drill itself out. Wider than it is.
Yeah, but I don't want to build any blocks wider than this. What we'll do, we'll just put a square in one and then go up and across. That would work. Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Bit of extra blocks, but hey, it makes it work better.
You got the
So one there.
parts for that.
Yeah, it also means I've got to make the engines further away than I thought as well. If we use the outside 4 ones like this.
Oh yeah, we need... That's not a biggie. Need to add
I need more interior plate.
That's not a biggie.
They're connected to the outside ones, but we want to try and put some more on
we'll
the...
just have to adjust how they're attached outside, that's all.
It's interesting as well, because I wouldn't have built it this way if we had to weld it ourselves.
Well, no.
So this is handy.
So we should have stuff in there that we need.
So one there, and then put the... not that one, we want the... Fix that one. But it needs to jet that way. And then put those on there. That should work, and we'll do that on the other side as well. Do that. Do the same on this side. Come on. We've got lots of places down there we can fit in gyros as well, so that'd be handy.
low.
Yeah, fuel low. Oh, yes, it is low. Hang on.
Fuel critical.
There you go. Hydrogen, not oxygen. Interior plates are going to need. What was that then? Was you welding something?
Fine, yeah.
What are you doing up there?
Nothing, just emptying my inventory.
Oh. Okay, so yeah, 6. That's that one. Needs to be that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's do the ejectors on them. Hang on. Yeah. 4. Right, so that's 8 ejectors. That should be enough. And the ones that are behind them will have to share. To the side, I'm not too sure. I mean, we could do around the side as well, I suppose. We'll save that for later, though. I need to get these thrusters on. So we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. It needs to be quite a bit higher yet. So we're going to need to do something up top here. Should we go for more connectors, for more cargo, or should we just go for some structure in the middle now?
I think we've got alright for. Don't forget all the drills can hold as well.
We need to build like a frame at the top for all the engines to go on in, don't we?
Yes.
Should we get this welded up and then turn it over, or should we turn it over before we weld it up?
Turn it on.
Turn it on.
Get built.
Yeah. Jeez, it's crazy, isn't it?
Notice I got rid of the 2 walkway bits because I want to actually see it.
Yeah, cool.
Ooh. A lot of it been built.
4 for small, 7 for large. We're going to need 7 clearance. It's going to be quite a bit higher. That's awesome, isn't it? I'm not so worried about fully loaded weights. I'm going to put 4 large thrusters to take the weight down, and then the small ones around the side. I think 4 large will do this. I mean, my frog and a loaded large container manages with 3 thrusters. So 4 large on this. We'll probably add a few smalls around the outside, maybe. We'll have 4 large and maybe a few supplement smalls for the vertical. That's all finished, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking awesome. We need to get some sort of
what?
yeah, gyros or actually it has missed one there. Missed it that side as well. It has. There's one it couldn't quite get to. But we can do it by hand.
It's on the other side.
You see it?
Yeah. It's on the other side.
It's because it's right in the middle of the 2. Both sides has done it. Does that one? That's not a problem, though.
Yeah, I'll spot that. Is it just them?
Yeah.
That's alright, considering.
That is actually pretty awesome, isn't it? Wow. So we need to make sure we get the 7 then needed for the engines. So 1, 2, that's 3 there. So we add 4 more plus the engine. It's going to be quite high. So we should light on this side, I think, before we do any more. We turn. We've got no batteries on this, have we? Either? No. If we turn this landing gear off and then using one of our ships, we'll turn it onto its side. And then rebuild a landing gear to hold it from falling over as you build it. So where the landing gear is now, we'll grind that off and then add more to the end and then another leg going down the back of the drills to connect to the floor, if that makes sense. So if I go and grab the frog and connect to it, if you didn't want to grind away that foot, that should work. What we're doing here, 5 and let's go. You know what? Let's pull those welders out the way. pistons, reverse. Oh. Okay. The problem is I don't want to damage him with my thrusters, so I'm supposed to get out of the way a little bit. Bearing in mind I need to put this on its side, so I need to go forwards like this. Kind of want to. Yeah, that will be okay because it won't touch.
Very close. Yeah. Green. Or lock. Do you want this other one grinding off so it doesn't?
Wait a second. Let me just think. I've got enough room to lie it down because the back won't touch the floor. So yeah, so I'll get back in, and when I say now, then you grind that foot, and then I'll lie it over its side. I'll make it hover just off the floor slightly, and then if you can then build an arm over the side and down in front of the drills where the floor is now, it will go down in front of there, and then put the landing gear on the bottom of that, and then we can drop it down and connect it again. That way when we build off the back, it won't be an issue. It won't fall around.
Landing gear this side.
No. Right. When I'll get in the cockpit. When I say now, you grind that landing gear away. When it's away, I'll then tilt it back 90 degrees, so that then these drills will be facing over here. They'll be facing towards where I am now. So when they're facing this way, you can then add extra blocks where the foot is, so it comes away from, goes into the ground effectively now, and then back down, so it will go back behind the drills here, and then you can put landing gear, so the landing gear will be here. So where I am now is the floor. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Hope so. Right.
Where to find out.
Yep. Okay, you drilling it? Grind it?
Yep.
Pretty annoying because I can't get the outside view. You done? Oh,
yep.
Hang on, what's going on there? It is locked, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Yeah, this is struggling with these gyros and the thrusters to... Right, yeah, build some blocks.
On this back end.
Yeah, on the back end. I'm trying to stop it from dropping. This is struggling with the weight of this.
So you on its side now. And just squashing me.
Am I?
You're on top of me.
Where are you?
I was behind you.
Alright. Sure, I'm going to center this a bit.
Disconnect.
Sorry?
You disconnect and try and pick it up flat. You might be able to pick it up better.
At the moment, I think I'll be alright. You just need to put the landing gear on so that when I pick it up, it will then lock. So right now I'm sort of resting, it's alright. Hang on, let me
be in the way.
hang on, let me do it.
Thinking of the best place that's not in the way.
Yeah, look, watch. See what I meant. Landing gear's 2 blocks high, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So put landing gear on there, I think. No, do one more, so it's away from the floor.
Yeah, one more.
And that's it, well done. Hopefully it won't auto lock now. I want to get it level before it locks. Cool. Right, now we'll try and see if we can stand up level because we don't have to build it into the floor. Oh yeah, I've got the gyros, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, they're both on. Okay. Right. Let's see. What? Whoa. That's not what I was trying to make it do. Yeah, it got it, didn't it? Is that level enough?
No.
Right. Can you access the landing gear? When I say now, turn off auto lock, or turn off auto lock and then turn off the lock. But when I say now, so turn off auto lock first, and then we'll say when to lock it.
Landing gear 2. Turn off auto lock.
Okay, now turn off the lock.
Unlock.
Awesome. Right. So when I say now, you got to press lock manually. Okay. Need to move it forward a bit as well. Okay. The mouse on the pad somewhere. Now. No. Gotcha. I think that'll do, isn't it?
That's near enough perfect.
Perfect. Awesome.
That'll do.
Oh, let me detach. Awesome. Alright, let me get this over out of the way. I just love it when a plan comes together.
Now, do we put power on this front edge? Some batteries here.
Sec, let me come over and have a look. Oh, you know what? Hope if I actually connected this, wouldn't it? Turned it on, but didn't connect it. Connect. And then turn the thrusters. Sorted. I need a one button solution for that. Right. Okay, we're pretty much, we're not quite straight, which is a bit of a pain, because that's not going to allow us to swirl evenly. Okay. Right,
Yeah, batteries on this side here. Get far in here.
I mean, we're going to need, batteries are not going to be any good. We need reactors, don't we?
Do you think we need reactors, or?
We'll probably need both. We're going to need both, so... we have got a battery over there that I saved from earlier. But trying to port it over is going to be a bit of a pain, I think.
It's not just that, it's...
Merge block rubbish.
Yeah, because it's large. They're large then.
I know, I've got one small one. I took it off. I dismantled the old welder that I had. Because it was no good anymore, was it?
No.
Don't forget we've got these gaps here between here. Is that going to fit a battery? Not, is it? It's 3 wide.
3 by 3.
But we could fit.
It would fit in there.
Get rid of those.
Aye.
We could put reactors between there.
Yes, we do have parts to make them.
And conveyors.
I don't think you even need conveyors. You can go either side. Do either side.
Well, yeah, the battery's on the side, and I suppose, yeah. Want it to be a bit symmetrical. Yeah, 2 batteries on the side, opposite. Well, let's do the batteries opposite the connectors. So I put one there. So 2 batteries. Like that.
Yeah.
That's that bit done. And then we can do reactors connected onto the side of these.
Yeah.
So, in fact, just face them down actually. So 1, 2, 3. Although it's under the just the one I just placed last. We'll grind that off. These can go the other side because I'm trying to not put too many more blocks underneath the engines. Yes, that's cool. So we've got 4 reactors, 2 batteries.
So
we probably will need more reactors after that, so I'll probably put the one inside of here.
Yeah, just put them on in here.
Yeah, I'm just thinking that as well.
No
Not harm, I suppose. I'll do the same on the other side, and that should be enough for reactors and the batteries.
Yeah, should be.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 reactors, 2 batteries. Awesome. Cool. Leave those gaps underneath the connectors and that for now, in case we need them for something else. So we need to think about getting these thrusters on, which is a bit of a problem. Let's go up here a second.
So you're putting thrusters.
Oh, it's a 7 blasters at your radius, isn't it?
Larges, yeah.
So
Richard said this is why I suggested the crane idea.
Crane idea?
Yeah, the overhead crane.
Oh, for moving things around that are being welded with a foot on the end. Actually, that would be quite a good idea. A foot so you can move things around like this without having to use a ship.
You could technically make it small ship as well.
Yeah. The only problem is the strength of it. If I wanted to lift this, you'd have a combination of pistons and rotors, and it could get a bit. It'd be nice if we could control it with WSAD as well. It might be something worth looking into a bit at a later date, I think. But for now, we're kind of doing this because we need a severe amount of iron.
Yeah.
Right, so 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I suppose there's a harm going 8 just to be sure. So we want another 4 on top of here, then mount the engine on the side of that. And it's going to be at the side. So as long as we go on, that's 4. 1, 2, 3. So if you mount the engine on that side of that, would be okay. That's the height then we're looking at. So let's. Mate.
Apparently there's a script for a WASD.
There is, yeah. So like that, I think. So 4 of them like that, and then the rest of the thrusters we can just bolt on everywhere else. We could even put smalls between them. In fact, we could do 6 large engines actually, couldn't we? Because I've done that 8 gap, so that will cover us for these reactors. And if they burn off, then we've still got the 8 left.
Yeah.
So we could get away with 6, couldn't we? Oh, actually no, we can do 8. We can do 4 either side. Should we do that?
Why not?
Yeah, it'd be enough, wouldn't it? So, is that the same? You right doing the top end, mirroring it?
7. Yeah, I was counting, sorry.
One's in the middle, and just connect between these. Actually, no, we won't get it. Hang on, these are 4 wide, not 3 wide. I've done 1, 2, 3. Oh, we only get one in the middle, won't we? And it won't be centered, which is annoying. We'll use little ones that go across the middle, just because it'll be annoying otherwise.
Oh, for now, still play.
So 1. Steel plate as well. Yeah, I use small thrusters between them. That way we'll get a few in there. So that would be 4 large and 8 small, all given that upward thrust. And downward thrust we won't use large, we use small, so we can have them on the inside, thrust in the opposite way. So if you see what I've done there,
They are facing down.
no, the ones facing down are exactly centered between the two. The ones facing up are inside of that. I'll come over and do that. You've got those thrusters the right way, haven't you?
Probably.
Probably. You're not sure, probably.
No, I didn't see which way you put them in.
Right, so
Hard to tell sometimes.
it is 1, 2, 3. Oh, you got that one. Is that one the right way?
Maybe.
Maybe. I think it is. There is a way of telling. There it is. And then these ones want to go the other way. So that should be good enough upwards and downwards. Now we've just got sideways thrust, and we've got all this gap in the middle. So we want first of all to think about this way, which is going to be
Josh has just stated something.
7 block burn range is from the bottom of the thruster, not the top. Yeah, that's what I've done. So if you look at this, from the bottom of the thruster, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ah, we're 1 out, aren't we?
You did the math.
Yeah, I was counting them as 3 blocks, that's why, yeah. Oh, you.
Always one.
Alright, so you've added an extra block on there, have you? You know what, just to be safe, we'll just do an extra one on top of that as well. So let's... I wasn't actually going to add the block though because
I've had it. No.
yeah, I want to have it sitting proud of it by 1. There we go. I'm trying. Hang on, have you done one too many there? That's right. Yeah.
I just turned around and I was thinking, have I done that?
Is my stream still going?
Yeah.
Right, is that right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. X extra. So the ones underneath I want to get rid of now. Cool. Let me put these small ones between.
Do you want some still pie?
I've got loads at the moment.
I got it.
Okay, and then on the inside, should put them the other way. Okay, and now go to the large ones. I'm gonna try and see if I can line this up nicely again because I had they got weird shape to them, haven't they? They got that little round bit on the end, which is higher one side than the other. Nice to get that facing inwards. My preview's gone funny again. Burn in Hell? What's that about?
It's on about the components this end burning in hell on the.
Yeah. You're in the way again.
No.
There you go. It's going to be an awesome welding frenzy when we turn this on. Hopefully it'll get to all of it. I've got a feeling that some of the middle thrusters won't be managed, but we can always flip it around a bit with the...
The thing is, they're not a massive amount of things.
Yeah.
It's the big ones that take it.
Big engines will be, yeah. So that's the upward and downward thrust. We just got to figure out the sideways thrust now. So I'm guessing we could just use the base of this, can't we? Really?
You'd be able to get it here.
Sorry?
You'd be able to get him in here, wouldn't you?
Yeah, easily. Yeah. We don't need to connect any more conveyors, do we? Anywhere? We've got the connector. We've got. They're all connected to each other, so.
All connected.
We've got the option to put more ejectors on the side if we need to, but I think we'll be right with what we've got, to be honest. So what we need to do now is gyros, thrusters, and a remote control, and programming block.
And then program.
Antenna, yeah. So, about this. Get these engines on.
Antenna, remote. Got power.
The engines are on the outside, so we're safe there. So we could put these quite far out, actually.
Margaret.
Here we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Wargreen, welcome to the stream, mate. He'll only be here for a couple of minutes. He just comes in to see if we've got warheads.
Yeah, probably.
How many sideways thrusters do you think we need? 4 enough, or should we double it up or add more, or what?
Double up.
So we'll go for 8, yeah?
Yeah. Makes sense, too. The hard one is the other way.
Yeah, I think I got that sussed.
How many is...
Sorry?
How many is small? Is it 4?
Small what?
Small blocks.
What, blast range?
Yeah.
He said it's 4.
I think I know where you're going to put it.
Yeah, I'm just going to measure the gap because I just realised what we've done here with the blocks. It's worked quite easy actually. That's one in from the side, so I'll get my head round the size of this. That is the corner. Yeah. That's effectively where we just built up from. Let me just put these a second just to get an idea. So that should be even. Equivalent to that, we build them off here. Okay. That's not right. That isn't right. What's going on there? Got 4 in the middle and that. So from here, that should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it should be next to that, shouldn't it? But that doesn't look right. Or does it? Oh yeah, because the engine's from inside there. Right, okay, so those engines can't go because they'll go, so... okay, so to go from above. So let's put that across there as a support beam. He's still plate. Right, because I'll get some here.
An easy option.
Sorry?
Are you trying to make it look realistic?
Not trying to look realistic, just make sure nothing gets burnt. But I've figured it out now.
I may not have run out of hydrogen.
You might have run out of hydrogen.
Yes.
You need some. Oh, you got the thing down there anyway, ain't you?
I can get to a part, so it's fine.
Right. So yeah, what was I doing? 4 underneath. So that's 3. So yeah, so I want to come out here like that, and now I can put the engines underneath like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, see, that's even all the way around, you see? That works. Just gotta do the same under it now. Steel plate. Steel plates. See what I did on the other side? Keeps it symmetrical and makes sense. No weirdness.
They're not going to get burnt off.
Shouldn't do, because it's the blast range of those last thrusters isn't wider than the thrusters are, is it?
No, I don't think so.
I hope they're not. Because the thrusters are 3 wide and that's exactly next to it, so they should be clear of it.
These are down though, aren't they? Both of these. They're in their centre. Small ones that are facing down. They're all down. Or some up.
The outer ones are down, the inner ones are up, so the outer ones clear this as well, you see? So they've got clearance as well.
Yeah.
Oh, saying that, are we a block out? 1, 2, 3. Ah, they'll catch the end of them, won't they? Might have to move them out 1. Yeah, we're going to have to move them out 1. Okay, let me just put a block across here so we don't have a problem there. Right, so those outer ones, we need to lift them up 1. So let's see how that would go. So at the moment it's, hang on, let's go there. Yeah, okay, that'll work. Cement those. There we go. These ones as well. Okay, so okay, Okay, so that's good. All we need to do now is get rid of those that I just put in because I don't need it right now. You're joking? I thought I was connected to them underneath. Right, okay, we'll put them back. Ugh. That's another structural beam.
You're doing some the other way.
We'll see. We've got to put other bits on, haven't we? So we'll wait until we've got everything else on that we need. We don't add any more weight that we need as well.
No.
Alright. Let me get rid of those in there because they're being annoying now.
That way, that way. That's all the directions, I think.
Okay, this needs to be up, doesn't it?
Yes.
Fuel low.
Fuel low. Right.
Fuel critical.
So that's up and down, all directions. We're just going to think about gyros, programming block, remote control, and remote control, computer, antenna, gyros. Sticky ending. You like sticky ending?
You'd have to read.
Ah, hang on. Well, we just up in cars. We always look out for warheads. We're going to thank feed. What the? What's that Richard typed?
Logging thankfully, yeah.
Oh right, okay, yeah, I see. Right, so I reckon 4 gyros should do the job.
Yeah, it should do.
Let's put them inside here.
May as well be in the centre.
The good thing actually, even open like this means that if it does get stuck at the bottom of a pit, we can get in and get access to bits that are critical, like because the engines are the bits that are critical to get out. We can get access to all of them. So the best place to put gyros, I mean, probably put one on top of each of these poles actually.
Could do. Should get broken, should they?
Should be alright, shouldn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's enough gyros sorted out. So we now want to put in. But yeah, let's get rid of these. So we're going to need programmable block. We're going to need antenna. And we're going to need remote control.
Yep.
So if we choose forward to be facing away from the connectors, so it backs up to the connectors. The only problem is we've made this an even number of blocks in all directions, so we can't center this, which is a real pain.
Ah.
Yeah. Ah.
Josh says R detector.
Oh yes, nice thinking.
They are helpful.
Although, do we actually need it?
I don't know. I don't know.
I suppose it helps us see.
It
It helps us see where we've got to dig. I suppose so. We need to put it as close to the bottom as possible, which I suppose. If we stick it underneath here, and then put the whatchamacallit, what is it called? Remote control, which needs to be that way, if I remember rightly. That's facing forwards.
That's forwards.
So that's that done. And under this side, I'm not going to put it on top, I'm going to put it underside. It's somewhat protected then. And then on this side we can put the computer and the antenna.
Yeah.
Well, that's everything then, isn't it? And we've got plenty of room for improvement, extras, all sorts. So let's get the sides in. I shall put them in and then get them started. It should be pretty much even where we're going to stop them. If you want to keep an eye out left and right, let me know when to stop them.
You look right, I look left.
I'm going to have to stop both at the same time really, but... Go down here. But that's even harder, isn't it? Okay. Might let us know when you need to stop, and if you've got to stop before I do, then so be it.
I'm fine at the minute.
Okie dokes.
My what?
I should know my Klingon. Is that actually Klingon though, or you just made it up?
I have no idea. I don't know anything wrong.
Are you nearly got to stop yet, or are you good?
I'm fine. But you're probably.
I've got loads to go yet.
I'm getting closer.
Just say when I've got to stop and I hit the button.
Stop.
Really? Can you get any closer, or is that it?
I'm literally from where I can see. I'm pretty much you're touching.
Oh blimey, yeah. Yeah, we can always pull back out if we need to.
A little bit more.
Alright, well, yeah, we're going to have to move this around. Okay, I'll get the right side in, and then I'll stop it there. So let's... Order. Piston. Order, right bank. Being cheeky and pushing as far as I can. Right, I'm going to turn the welders on, alright? You ready?
Yeah.
Whoa! That's crazy. That's awesome.
Yep.
Thankfully there are no warheads in the stream. That is awesome, isn't it? We're all risking it walking along there. We're all risking it walking along there.
This is safer.
I suppose we could fit a walkway across that, so you know, stops you from
quite
falling off.
safe. As long as you don't fall off into the gap, it stops.
Here you go, watch me fall off. It's not getting there back, is it? There's bits we need. It's going to be large steel tubes, I bet. Bet it's large steel tubes. Let me turn the welders off and you can check if you want while I go into assembler. Right, welders are off.
I can just look in inventory. We've got 104 large steel tubes. 29 steel plates.
Grids? No grids. No grids, that's probably what it is. Assembly... Make...
We're making. Might be out of something.
Probably iron, if anything.
Yeah.
Iron. Yeah, we've got no iron.
Oh, that's probably where we're going to have to leave it till next week.
Yeah, probably we will have to actually. It is half past as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll leave it there till next week. We need to get some iron in, which is what we're building this for. But it gives us time, I suppose. I can pick up some scripts and get them ready. But yeah, that's good progress though. We've done good. We got this working nicely. We've repaired the frog, done a couple of iron runs, got this building up. It's basically done. We're just got to finish welding it, and that's it. Designs there. That's gonna work. Just name a few parts. In fact, there's a script I'm going to grab as well, which names everything on the grid. So we'll run that first, name everything, and then replace it with the other grid. It's a handy little script that is. It just saves time. So we can name this as like the auto drill drone, whatever you want to call it. Driller drone, drone drill. I don't know. Double D. That'd be a nice name for it. But yeah, that's cool. Cheers everybody for watching. next week. Join us again. And I believe next week I'll probably, you know what, I'm going to try and go for a stream every night next week apart from Friday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I want to spend the 3 nights, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, getting the server done. So hopefully that's what we'll do next week. Adam may or may not be able to join us. He's all over the place at the moment, aren't you?
Tuesday, I'm working, obviously.
Yeah.
I work Tuesday, and that's me done until I go away on a holiday.
Oh yeah, because you'll be off soon, won't you?
I go next week.
Ooh.
What was I going to build?
So Adam's going to have to take his computer with him. Check that in on luggage.
Somehow, I don't think they'll let me take it.
You have to let us know what flight you're on and what time you check it in and stuff, so I can make an anonymous phone call to the airport and get you frisked.
29th, and my flight's at 10 o'clock.
Alright, 29th, flight at 10 o'clock. We're going to make a phone call and get you frisked and cavity search.
Carry, ooh.
You'll enjoy that.
In for a treat.
In for a treat. Well, that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks very much for joining us. The usual, really. If you've enjoyed the video, please hit that like button if you haven't already. If anyone's watching is not a subscriber and you like what you're seeing, do hit the subscribe button. If you do, hit the bell icon. That way you'll know every time we go live, which is typically 8 PM GMT, which is approximately 2.5 hours ago where I am. 2.5 hours ago, whatever time it was, that's the time we stream every weekday night. Typically, other than Friday nights, it seems to be at the moment. Have been a bit lapsed during the week, but Thursdays you can pretty much guarantee we'll be on doing this. It's a solo survival we stick to. Typically 2-hour streams, some have gone 2.5 hours. But again, thanks everyone for watching. Take care. You know what I'm going to do before we go, because I forgot this last week, is I'm going to go to the cryo.
I didn't.
Come on, let's get in the lift.
Okay.
I'm level -1. Where are you? You've gone up anyway. Alright, fine. I'll meet you up there.
Race here.
Race me. Oh. Yeah. Someone called Adam may or may not have a device hidden in his anal cavity.
Oh god.
Okie dokie.
A bit creepy.
That's the only way you're going to guarantee a cavity search, isn't it? But yeah, thanks very much, guys. I've been Beardie.D. This has been Adam.
Good night, everyone.
And we'll catch you soon. Take care.